We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Number 16 gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. Now, I'm looking at Kyle Schwarber. I like him behind the plate personally. Now, I know he's played a lot of outfield, but I still think he can catch and throw. But there's no denying his power on the offensive side.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And the new season is finally upon us as the first pitch of the new year is taken here for ball one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bryant ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way out in front.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Ready on 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. And that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Carl Edwards Jr. is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And the thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Stepping in, Leo Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Leo Bryant.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Wiz is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, first baseman, Chris Helm.
Now batting, Chris Helm. And that's in there for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
The windup and the 0-1. Weak roller right side. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, catcher, John Anderson.
Digging in, the switch hitter, John Anderson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Sam Money. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Schoolboy Wiz will be next. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up now, Schoolboy Wiz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Three and 0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here it is on 3-0, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Donnell Mitchell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Down and away, ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 down, runners at first and second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Digging in, Nate Primetime. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Primetime.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 5th, center fielder, David Hampton.
At the plate, David Hampton. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
That's a hit, their first of the new season.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Bottom of the second here with no score. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
The 2-1 on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Kempton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Here's the tag by Iglesias, and they've got him at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We've played 2 full. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Back here on the north side at Wrigley Field as we get a look at Cloudgate, or the Bean as it's commonly referred to.
Leading off with a match.
Digging in, Carl
Catcher.
Edwards Jr.
Carl
He'll lead things
Edwards
off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson has a play, 1 away.
The third
Hey,
baseman,
every
number
pitcher
8.
loves to get quick
Mike
outs, right?
Moustakas.
How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. To his left. Bryant. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us
Leading
going
off
in
for
the
the
home
Cubs.
half of inning number
Left
3.
fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Got him.
I like how he worked him backwards for that
Batting
strike
ninth.
out there. He wasn't showing the
Catcher,
fastball
number
early in the at-bat,
16.
but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, number 16. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field after it is eaten. He can't get there as it falls in. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. In now, Leo Bryant. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. On the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball.
Oh, he was right on that one. A breaking ball right in his wheelhouse. It just, oh, man, he had good timing. His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This one skied out toward right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Sam Money.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Money. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hard hit to first. Helm scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Schoolboy Wiz.
In now, Schoolboy Wiz. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And the pitch. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So stepping in, Chris Helm comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, number 24.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and one. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, John Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Nate Primetime, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Here it is on 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another chance? David Hampton. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In now is Adam Eaton. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
In there at the letters 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Donnell Mitchell, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Bryant ranging into shallow right. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number
Still a little
52.
early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This pitch is popped up, calling for it, Helm, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 1-0. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things
Leading
off
off for
as
the
we
Cubs.
begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, and there's a leadoff base runner.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. A runner at first with no outs here. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the first pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook
Now
breaking
batting,
ball for the punch out right
number
there.
16.
Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, number 16, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First and second now, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready once again, Leo Bryant, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and that misses for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carl Edwards Jr. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball that just misses inside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance? Chris Helm. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the battle will continue. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Stepping in now, Nate Primetime, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On the first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box, David Hampton, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes is going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Zach Putnam is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Zach Putnam. Now batting, third baseman, Chris
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 3 runs already home here. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and that's going to land foul. Now another 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Brandon Belt.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's throwing over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Fouled straight back. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this is fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready for another shot now. Sam Money comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
In there, and it's even at 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
1 out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Helm. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Schoolboy Wiz.
Digging in once again, Schoolboy Wiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Helm has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Oh, and 2, here it is. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, number 16. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
just tied him up with that last
The
pitch.
batter,
Pretty
number
evident
6.
by the swing.
Second
Sometimes
baseman,
guys get in that protect
Leo
mode so much that
Bryant.
they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Leo Bryant. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready once again, Chris Helm. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. That takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
Screwball misses, and that'll run the count to 3-1 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Bryant is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 10.
One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Settling in now, Donnell Mitchell, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in the switch hitter, John Anderson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Nate Primetime is on deck. A 3-0 pitch on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he's retired 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Stepping up to the plate, Nate Primetime. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, number 1, David Hampton.
Striding into the box, David Hampton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Gavin
attention,
Cicchini
please.
is going to pinch hit
Pinch
here
hitting
to
for the
lead
Mets.
off the ninth. And
Number
with his
12,
club already well
Gavin
down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Helm charging in on it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The shortstop.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And there's a cold strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in now, Brandon Belt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
Digging in, Sam Money. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two men are on with two men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The 2-0 is a fastball high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a liner. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Joe
please.
the Bambino takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Joe the Bambino.
Digging in, Schoolboy Wiz. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
2 out, bases loaded. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Number 16 earns his first win of the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.